Newt, newt, newt. Newt.
Are we recording?
Yeah. Yeah, we're recording. We're gonna do a little baby episode.
Baby, 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 baby. Here we go.
Little baby episode because Cameron was dumb.
No. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna do a long episode. We're gonna do a 2-hour episode.
Oh no. It's gonna be late.
Here we go.
Don't you have work tomorrow?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
But I don't have work tomorrow.
I know.
Whoa.
Okay, we did everything in here, that's right. Oh no, we didn't save.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't matter though, I think I saw it all. All we gotta do is do the snake game. Dude, what if I have Kvassia wear contact lenses so that it seems like she doesn't have psionics so she can cheat at robot fighting?
Oh.
Hey! Get out of here.
You get out of here.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Dammek is terrible aim.
Oh yeah. Hey, we're back!
Hey.
Unless you already uncut, whatever. Oh yes. Okay, so here we go. We begin. The next room. Boy, oh boy, am I excited.
He just has this empty area on the right here, above his kitchen.
Yes, this is all one interaction, I think.
Yep.
Looks like Dammek is pretty into guns. You resolve to be a little more cautious when solving his goofy paranoia puzzles. Also, if you ever, meet him in person. Ugh, jeez, I forgot. We gotta do all the lessest milk shit later. Dammek seems to have completely missed the highest point targets on 2 of these. Yep. That doesn't have anything to do with milk, except that you felt like dunking on Dammek by pointing it out.
Ugh.
Some of the holes in the wall behind look as big as this bowl, the bottom part anyway. Maybe the architectural exit wounds are as big as the top part.
But you can't see outside through them.
No, she's saying maybe. Maybe they are.
Yeah, but if they were exit wounds, you'd be able to see them.
Well, she wouldn't be able to see the outside. Yeah. Like, she can't go outside and compare.
Yeah, but you should be able to see through the hole to the outside.
Yes, but she didn't say that she couldn't.
Oh, but you can't see them.
Yeah, because they go that way.
Oh.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
You pick a page at random and accidentally spend a few minutes reading about
Move on.
yeah. Pinning this thing to a target and shooting it would be a good way to work out your frustration at being brought here against your will, but this thing might be useful at some point, so maybe not. Also, you hate guns.
Buyers.
You're uncomfortable with the ethical implication of weaponizing buyers, but you resolve to return to this issue at a later date. You dust the targets for prints, pretending to be a detective. It's fun. It seems like the culprit was some bullets. Your desperation to find a use for these batteries is reaching a fever pitch, but you're not sure you should pitch them at the target. The only thing you're sure of is that the joke that joke sucked. It did. You hurl a pog at the target. It misses. By a lot. You didn't even see where it went. You weren't even looking. You're not even sure you threw it. You assume it will be very important later, returning at your hour of greatest need.
Oh yes. This is the switch. Determines whether or not Joey dies at the end of the game.
You huck the pet treat right at the target. Whammo! You did it, but at what cost? A pet treat, cast in rage. Regret consumes you. If only regret were a pet, and instead of consuming you, it consumed that treat because you wouldn't, because you hadn't thrown it.
What a nut.
You guess Dammek probably prefers to solve his problems with guns instead of dancing, although he is apparently a musician. So who's to say?
He uses guns in his music.
Looks like they're these stationary targets. We're a lot worse at dodging than you are. Maybe don't pat yourself on the back too hard about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's all one. What about ball? I will collect you now.
You can collect it.
Yeah, you can.
You can use it.
A hover pad! This really is the future. By which you mean this is an alien planet or something. Wait, is this the future?
You gotta use stuff on it first.
Yeah, of course. I'm also not gonna get it yet, just in case. That sounds like a good way to turn the Lussus milk radioactive or short-circuit the hover pad with spilled milk. Probably both.
Should save before we pick it up too.
Yes. You don't mean to brag, but you're pretty sure you can carry an empty bowl by yourself. What do you mean you can't get the hover pad?
What is this? But it looks too big to put in your inventory.
You take it. You take it with you, Dylan.
Oh yeah.
You pick a page at random and accidentally spend a... Are the force field and the portal based on the same technology? You kind of doubt it. The hoverpad seems to be less dependent on the serpent and music box aesthetic, plus the hoverpad has not launched you across space against your will. It will only hover you across a much smaller amount of space, with your permission, you assume.
The force field in the portal?
Hang on a minute. What if I... Okay, I was just wondering if by chance it would cycle through something, but who knows. Byers doesn't really need any help hovering. He can fly, but he appreciates the offer in the extremely limited capacity to which he is able to comprehend it. It's got the same, maybe a bug, sheen that a lot of stuff in here has, but it's not a bug, you think. And bugs aren't food anyway. Geez, this place is getting to you. It doesn't seem to need batteries. That would be kind of an underwhelming feature for a hoverpad, you have to say. It doesn't need pogs to serve as tiny little wheels. It's a hoverpad. Boy, you sure feel silly about that pogs as wheels suggestion. You really put everything you had into it, and you know you came up short. It's fun to think of the hoverpad as a faithful steed, but ultimately it's just a machine.
Think.
By hovering, it will be immune to your taps. It has a dreamy kind of logic to it, doesn't it? You don't need a hoverpad to defy gravity. What a bead.
Save the game.
Save. Get. Xefros says this is his, but it looks like Dammek, has other ideas. Oh well, Dammek isn't here. Now you can help Xefros with it and help Xefros by returning it.
Dammek like paint a symbol on it.
Yes.
What a nut.
Wow, what an asshole!
This is mine now.
I found the hoverpad. Hover sled? Whatever it's called. I got it. I can come save you.
Excellent.
Although, I think I'm a little boxed in. Between the deer cat and this pile of guns and drums, I don't really have a clear path. Oh well, I'll figure it out.
Well, the Tetrarch made some pretty excessive modifications to my hoverpad.
Excessive.
Excessive. So
Excessive.
stupid. So dumb. That might be able to help.
Yeah, This guy doesn't sound like he has a good sense of respect for boundaries or personal property.
Oh, he hates it. Tetrarch Dammek says the concept of private property is a vehicle for exploitation and the tool by which the high bloods subjugate the low blood underclass. Yay!
What? Tetrarch! The concept of private property is a vehicle for exploitation. So, I don't know, it seems the other way around to me.
I don't know, Dammek. I don't know. You seem to be pretty obsessed with this private property dealio.
Well, I'm new here. I can't really comment, I guess.
Joey doesn't know
Anyway,
about
it'll be
communism.
back in your hands now, so problem solved.
Yay.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Talk to you soon. See, I told you. Look, it's in the inventory.
Oh my god, Joey, how dare you? How dare you put that whole thing in your inventory?
Weaponized. Precision hovering. A beautiful dream. But the technology's just not there yet. You guess. You don't really know how to use this thing. Joey has the most dialogue in the game just because she has the most stupid items.
Yep.
What is that? Looks like Dammek has speakers all over his house. You know, for a guy who's apparently obsessed with conspiracy and secrecy, he sure seems to be kind of a showy jackass.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to go back to the kitchen with this.
I'm gonna have to go back to the living room with this.
Yeah, I'll do that later. I can't right now. I can't.
Nope.
We're already hovering pretty good up there. Class A hover.
Milk.
You don't care about ruining the speakers, but it'd be a shame to waste the milk.
You're not gonna eat it, Joey.
Oh sure, one clean bowl in the entire house, but this is like the 9th set of speakers. Priorities. You pick a page at
Not.
Yeah, your diagram just doesn't seem to match this thing. The more of Dammek's tech you see, the more convinced you are. He flaps up there and then flaps right back down, as if to say, yes, it is a cute little ledge for me to perch on, but there's no room. It's covered in speakers and trash, just like most of this room, and house. Wow, ice-cold buyers, but you can't disagree.
So dumb.
Jesus, there's so much shit in your inventory. They're out of your spice and reach! What a shame. What a shitty joke.
Spice and reach.
You had a lot of rhythm, hopes, riding on those turmeric waves. But your ship has sunk. R.I.P. the SS Spicy Speakers.
So dumb.
That was dumb.
Joey is very dumb.
From here, it looks like they've got power cables running directly into the wall. Wow. On second thought, that also describes, like, your TV, or even just a lamp. You rescind the wow. No stand-up style speakers on any of these pogs, although several do feature anthropomorphic boom boxes, their plastic faces contorted into an aggression, or perhaps an existential horror. Well, buck up boom boxes. In this life, you either play the music or you dance to it. Otherwise, you're just a nobody.
Dumb.
Those speakers probably aren't alive. You've seen most of the house by now and you're like 80% sure about this. They might have once been big weird bugs. You can't rule that out. But at the very least, they're dead, big weird bugs now.
Oh, you can make things out of bug.
Nope, they're holding firm up there. You guess that was kind of a jerk move in retrospect, trying to make his speakers fall off the shelf. If he's actually at your house, you hope he's being a better involuntary guest than you.
He just has a gun shooting everything.
Whoa, dancing to speakers that are specifically not playing music? That's pretty high concept. You're ready for off-Broadway, just as soon as you get back to on Earth.
You know, he just has like speakers instead of, you know, Joey and his tap dancing, except he has really bad aim and that's why nothing breaks. That's their excuse.
These bands look pretty cool. Like, not exactly your thing, but pretty cool nonetheless.
So nutly.
I believe this is James Roach, and then this is Toby Fox, and then this is What is that symbol?
I don't know. It's a neat symbol.
And then is this an important person? Did he like get torn off from the team? I have no idea.
The full poster is somewhere else in the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! Really? Wow!
Very neat.
I'm excited now.
True neat.
This is silly.
You're special.
Green. By the way, this says green blood Alternian idiots.
Yeah. Newt. 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 Newt.
What if I? Nope. Okay.
Newt. Newt. Newt.
Oh my god, that's right. I have to collect this too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Wait 1 second. Let me just look at his other trash. Why do these all have the same dorky symbol on them? Boys, you swear. Here we go.
It's his stuff.
Yep, it's the centipede wool junk.
Yeah.
They can stay right there, where they are. Really, why would you bother to clean up Dammek's clothes with a hover pad? It's a gross misuse of such amazing technology. Emphasis on gross.
So dumb. Pour milk on it.
Pouring milk all over these clothes would be a better prank if they weren't already so stained and awful smelling.
Oh yeah.
Swapping out this bowl with Dammek's dirty clothes is a really roundabout way to get a dirty bowl. Especially since you were just in a room full of dirty bowls. You pick a page at... Yeah, maybe if this were a diagram for a dang washing machine.
How does Xefros, how does Dammek clean his clothes? They just ask Xefros to do it.
Probably. Byers looks like he'd like to settle down in that pile of discarded boy clothes and just completely get his nest on, shredding and pooping to his gross little heart's content. Nasty Byers, have some dignity.
I'm not.
That's not going to do anything about the smell. Maybe they don't wash their clothes on this planet. They might just throw them away when they've worn them for a while.
Dumb.
A handful of batteries in a sock could be a pretty deadly weapon if you were in the market for one of those, and that didn't require you touching an alien boy's dirty socks.
What a snood.
You flip a pog in the pile of clothes. Oh yes, advantage Joey somehow. Wait, oh yes, advantage Joey somehow. It looks like they've already been nibbled on a bit. You guess that deer monster just gets the run of the place? Okay. The hardened mass of this smelly weirdo's clothes might actually make for a hard enough surface to tap on, but the idea of crusty mass being broken up by your foot stomp, you may be tripping and falling into the pile of dirty clothes, is just really, really gross.
Hardened mass? Jesus Christ. How sweaty is Dammek?
Froze.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Only if you were performing the guy smelly? Ghee smelly?
Smelly? I don't know.
Okay, that joke was worse than the clothes. Yeah, I didn't get it, to be honest. Anyway, well, it looks like there's no, unless the luscious milk bowl or this has any interaction, there's no centipede wool. Yeah, hang on. What luck! A vet med kit. Just like the one you forgot to bring along for the trip. Well, maybe. It could just as easily be some lame old normal med kit for non-veterinarians, but you're optimistic. The hover sled, does have nice antlers, but you're pretty sure it is not actually a live animal. Did he apply those? He definitely applied those. They're the same shape. You fucking asshole. Everyone's like, Dammek's okay. We don't know him yet. You can't say he's bad. He's probably...
He's affixing his symbol and horns to everything that he owns.
He's probably... He's including what he doesn't own. He's probably...
Yeah.
He's probably not.
That's part of his plan to eat the Empire.
Yep. Just, pour it right in there, huh? Full carton of thick, chunky luscious milk into this bag of xenobiological curatives and implements. You think you'll pass?
What a neat...
What vet medkit is considered complete without a bowl? Most of them, unfortunately, which is why you had to go digging around for one. It's gonna be nothing. Ah! With both of these close at hand, you'll be ready to treat any injured animal that crosses your path. Any injured animals that cross your path. Even monsters. Okay, maybe not monsters. You prefer your patients to be a little calmer than that.
What a dumb... Monsters are animals, Joey.
Blah. Treating that thing's chronic case of force field disease may be your only hope of getting home, but these aren't the right tools to treat those serpents. Snakes. You meant to say snakes.
Joey doesn't like the word serpent.
I don't know why. This place, maybe because Jude calls his pet a serpent. This place seems pretty rough and tumble, so you feel better knowing that if Byers were to hurt himself somehow, you have the instruments to treat him. I like snakes. Why do you like snakes, Joey? Risky move. For all you know, your spice mix could be lethal to the animals on this planet. One stray shake, and all this specialized animal saving gear becomes less than useless. There are what look to be some high-tech medical instruments in here, but you'll have to hope they run on their own power. Not that you've had a lot of luck in that department today. The power department, where things are on. You don't know what good it'll do, but sure, why not? You put one single pog into the vet med kit.
The pog counter in the game. The end will tell us how many pogs.
Yeah. We could figure that out at the end. Just like count every single pog she's fucking chucked everywhere.
It's dumb.
For every single line. Not repeat lines, of course, then it would be infinite. A very sensible idea. You put a pet treat in the vet med kit for safekeeping, and also because it's cute. You feel like you would have been afraid to do this earlier today. Too worried about pets getting into the med kit, but now you feel like it's fine. Especially since you're going to be holding on to this thing for the foreseeable future. Oh, I forgot to combine everything with the hover pad in the inventory. I'll have to do that in a moment.
Yeah.
Some delicate instruments in here. You don't want to jostle them too much. Your mind drifts to your old dreams. Professional vet by day, professional dancer by night. Or was it the other way around? Or something else entirely? It feels like it's already been a very long time since you were at home, safe in your room, or playing in the yard with your dog and your brother. You guess, for the time being, your dreams are the only place you'll be seeing them.
That's right, Joey. It's been like 3 months.
Yep. Alright, let me get... Just think of all the possibilities for alien animal care held in this little kit. You kinda regretted not taking the one from your bedroom, but this more than makes up for that absurd blunder.
Oh boy.
Okay, before I start testing everything on the items in the inventory, let me just go ahead and use that over here. There's nothing you can do to help these targets. Ah, fuck. We used the hover pad on it, but we didn't use this on the hover pad, so we gotta go do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Alright.
Yeah. Can you get into the living room without the meds? I don't think so.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about using the
Yeah, no, we don't.
the milk bowl in the living room.
There's nothing you can do to help these targets. They're afflicted with a terminal case of being completely shot to pieces and never alive in the first place.
And after we make the milk bowl, we're gonna have to use that on everything too.
Yeah. Hang
we
on.
could have made that before we picked up the hover pad and the med kit, so we're gonna have to go back at least twice. No,
Okay.
just once I think.
Yeah, just once, because if we combine it and then use it on both, and then we pick up the med kit and use it on
Yeah.
that, we can go back and then just, yeah, okay.
That's
the plan, that's the plan.
What a good plan.
This is for treating sick beasts, not sick beats.
Ha ha. Ha.
To be polite, you put this back where you found it, if you weren't planning on holding onto it forever.
Is there stuff on the left?
And we're gonna deal with this in a moment. Well, actually, it looks like there's nothing on the left anyway. Except for this.
This pile of trash.
I guess I'll go ahead and do the pile of trash since I'm here. Ah! Oh, we have to do this on the pile of trash too. We have to combine them and do that on the pile of trash before we move it. Okay, let's see. Let me just make sure. Nothing. Nada.
I bet the move dialogue is there before we pick up the thing. And it'll be like, you can't move the thing. That's the hover pad.
Oh my god. Okay, take note. Take a couple of notes real quick.
Alright.
So we have to do the med kit on the hover pad.
Med kit on hover pad.
We have to do the
Milk.
bowl of milk
Bowl
on
of milk.
the hover pad and the med kit. And we have to do...
And on the hover pad.
let's see here. We have to do the bowl of milk on this pile, which I can just go ahead and do. And we have to try and move the pile before we pick up the hover pad.
Hmm.
Hang on. Look. This big messy pile of weapons and percussion instruments is really hampering your ability to use these stairs. Sheesh.
Unless it,
It might not let us anyway.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It might tell us to just use the hover pad.
Yeah. Oh, terrible news. The pile of dangerous garbage seems to be past saving. Unless you can find some way to lift it the heck out of your way. That's, the best treatment, in your amateur professional opinion. You pour just a little Lussus milk on the lethal heap in the charming, naive hope that the pile will just slide out of your way. If it is, it's doing it too slowly to do you any good. Clearing this pile away, one bowlful at a time, you wouldn't even know where to start. You pick up...
Nope.
Oh yeah, it looks like the beams from the portal may be blasted up here through the floor, destroying half the stairs and knocking this lethal crap all over the place. Especially in your way. What?
All over the place.
Right, all over the place. All over the place, especially in your way. Especially in that place, in particular. What are the odds?
100%. This happens every time we play the game, Joey.
Byers can't possibly move all that stuff by himself. There is not a single piece of this pile that he could lift so much as 1 single inch, probably.
Say that, but Byers can also play the piano.
This deadly stew of guns, drums, speakers, and guns is spicy enough.
I don't think you can play the piano, Joey.
Ooh.
So Byers is better than you at that.
There might be something in this pile of percussive death that needs batteries, but since the whole lethal mess is currently inert, you don't see a great reason to go powering it up. You thought that these were the crummiest discs you'd ever see, and then you saw those symbols shaped like saw blades. Jeez, Dammek, everyone gets it. You're a bad boy. I feel like she said that earlier.
Yeah.
When did she say that?
I don't know, the stairs. I mean, we can see the pile of junk from downstairs, can't we?
That's right. That's right.
It's not the same, though, I don't think.
I feel like it is the same. Unless you're trying to get this this dangerous pile and then get hurt. Not a lot of the point. And, of course, you aren't trying to do that. Jeez. Who do you think you're talking to here? Well, we'll use everything under here just in case. Haha. This pile looks a little more volatile than the cardboard box variety you're used to, yeah. You think maybe you should look for another way to move it? Like one that isn't you standing next to a pile of probably loaded guns and stomping your feet a lot? Belly. You're graceful. But this is just incredibly dangerous. Between the pile of death and the pit of death is way too risky.
What's needed?
Okay, so let me just go ahead and do this now. Gross. Oh my god, that looks disgusting.
It's unhomogenized.
This bowl of milk could be the solution to your problem. The other problem, though. Not this one. This is a whole different problem. Okay, let's try and move it. Just plunge your hands into the pile of death, huh? You think you'll look around a bit for something here to assist you.
Okay, we did bowl of milk on pile. We did try to move pile.
Okay, so let me just go back to the main menu real quick. Start menu. Yes.
And then
We continue. Thank God we saved.
No, we need...
Alright, so we have to try this on this. Oh, but we have to try the bowl of milk first, right?
Yeah. Bowl of milk on medkit and hover pad.
Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pick up the med, and then we're gonna have to go back again. Anyway. Hey! No.
Wait, why do we have to go back again?
Because we can't have the bowl of milk.
Oh. Why?
We have to try the bowl and the milk on everything downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Can you use the bowl? Can you use the bowl of Lussus milk to distract the deer cat while you maybe, like, you're not sure, do something with the vet medkit? There's a lot of variables to consider. You haven't ironed all the kinks out yet. The bowl is already holding the milk pretty expertly. Transporting loose milk by way of hover beam sounds like playing with fire.
That's both of them, right?
Yes it is. The hover pad, okay. It does have nice antlers, but you're pretty sure it doesn't actually have... It is not actually a live animal. Oh, it's the same.
Same as what?
As when we use the hover pad on the end, I think.
Oh, what a baby. Alright, it's medkit on hoverpad, bowl of milk on medkit and hoverpad, right?
Cannot click as fast as you. Okay, anyway.
Now we need
I'm just gonna go ahead and test all these items on each other, and then I'm gonna go back to the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hoverpad on this. No, it's the same. No, it's the same.
Yeah. Bowl and milk on.
You're not especially strong, but you think you can manage to carry a book without xenotechnological assistance, even a big book. Also, you're pretty strong. You shouldn't be down on yourself like that. Okay. Maybe exclusively. I don't know if I read that. Hang on.
What a new.
With this stuff, you'll have everything you need to treat any hurt animal who crosses your path, even alien ones. Actually, with this stuff, particularly, maybe exclusively alien ones. I think I already read that one.
What a baby.
Are the force field and portal based on the same technology? You kind of doubt it. The hoverpad seems to serve a music box.
They talk about force field and portal, and they talk about the hoverpad, and that's a typo. I think they mean, are the hoverpad and portal based on the same technology?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they sure do bring up force fields a lot.
Dependent on the serpent and music box aesthetic, plus the hoverpad is not launched across space against you soon. Yeah, we already read that.
What a tree. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's the same. Yeah. Yeah.
Just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure.
What a tree. I have to click back and forth. What a baby newt.
Okay, it's all the same. It's all the same. Let me try it on the feet.
Aha.
No, that's the same.
Damn it.
Okay, alright, main menu real quick so we don't have that bowl of milk. Glad I took care of that.
What a newt. Bum 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 bum. Not lean newt, lean up. Not lean newt.
Okay. Is there anything we didn't use on anything?
We didn't use the bowl of milk in the kitchen.
We didn't use the... Yeah, I know. We're gonna go back and do that. We need to use these two items in the kitchen. Let me just, whoop.
We can get to the kitchen pretty easily.
Yeah.
Good job, Joey. Stupid. If the Ted Shark's Lussus is upset, it might have got 10 hurt.
Got X? Oh, got N. That's cute. Anyway, I did see a whole lot of blood smeared up to a huge hole in the floor.
Oh no. Sad.
Well, it was brown, so it's pretty old.
I'm not sure what you mean. The Tetrarch is a bronze blood, so that's either Dammek or his Lussus, and it's recent.
Wait. Okay, so you've been saying things about blood color a lot, but I'd been assuming it was metaphorical. Are you saying members... She speaks so professionally, look at this.
So dumb.
Who says this? I'd been assuming it was metaphorical. I mean, I say it, but... what child says it?
So we should just say, I thought you didn't mean it literally.
Anyway, are you saying members? No, this person is too... She's too literate. Are you saying members of your species literally have different colors of blood?
Yeah, I'm a rust blood.
Bronze, rust, so it's a metals thing.
No, it's by color. I'm actually a burgundy blood, but...
But maybe this isn't the best time to talk about all this.
See, it doesn't put a space between burgundy and blood, Cameron. Look, it's one word.
Well, that's maybe how he says it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
How dare you?
Read!
Yeah, I'll be glad to tell you all about the blood on our planet when I'm not leaking so much of it on the ground. Hee hee. Wow. I really thought I'd be dead by now. Oh.
Don't worry, I'm coming as soon as I figure out a way past this wild beast.
Oh, no.
Maybe I can outrun him.
I'm surprised he's been chasing you. That's really not like him.
Well, now that you mention it, he didn't exactly chase me.
Okay, looks like we can do all of these.
Maybe I can sneak past him.
Pretty unlikely. Wait, are you the kind of alien that's invisible and silent?
No.
Yeah, no chance then.
Maybe I can give him a treat. I do have some pet treats.
What's the pet?
I think it would be a little weird if I described it to you, given the fact that you were, it sounds like, raised by one. Let's move on. But I wonder if they can have pets. Maybe they have a different word for it. Like if there are trolls that have animals.
I think this might all be a misunderstanding. He's probably upset with Dammek missing and everything that happened before you got here. I mean, they can be kind of frustrating. Unless this is, I mean well. They try to take care of you, but they don't always know what they're doing. And it's not always easy to understand them, you know?
Yeah, I have someone like that.
Oh? Yeah, my babysitter.
That's me! Yeah, my babysitter. You read my line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'd love her. She has, her name has an X in it. Dumb. Well, okay, if we have an upset beast on our hands, there's really only one thing to do.
Yeah? You didn't say YA at that time.
Joey Clear, amateur veterinarian, is going pro. BRB. Here I am.
Okay, gotta go to the kitchen.
No, we're gonna go down here and handle everything down there, and then we'll combine the bowl with the milk and handle everything else, because we've already used the bowl and the milk on everything in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up everything down here, and when we go back, we'll use the bowl and the milk and the hover pad and the thing all on everything in the kitchen.
We can look and descend.
Hey, now you can get down to the bedroom. Neat.
I don't even know it's a bed, Joey. Thought you just said it was a toilet earlier. It breaks.
Look at this belt.
Look, you can see the window.
So many guns. Why?
There's a pile from downstairs.
I believe she mentioned there were some bites taken out of some of them.
On his desk.
Yeah. But there were only guns on his desk.
Is that his edgy band equipment?
You betcha. Look
at that.
Yeah.
His belts with spikes on them.
He's got like fishnet.
Fishnet. Fishnet leggings. For Dammek. Xefros.
Alright, here we go. Descend.
I don't know, man. Whatever you're into.
I really don't want to be here. Okay.
And you can see the pile.
Wait.
What? What are you waiting about?
If we left the book here.
Oh.
Could we have used items on it?
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, let me just save real quick.
Oh. Good thing we have a save file for that, huh?
Yeah. Cut!
Snap. What a noob.
It's a pile of junk.
Try and use things in the book just to make sure that they're different.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, they have different interactions, so yeah, we'll have to come back. I go watch all these cutscenes, this whole segment, which it's not a very long segment, we just have cutscenes to watch. Joey's so dumb. So the cube vanishes. I guess it
Yeah.
vaporized.
Yeah. Click. Click at the speed of sound. Click, 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 click.
No.
Look what you did.
I clicked too many times. It's all your fault. Alright, time to solve the puzzle very fast. Why is there another serpent? I guess it's just because Dammek is bad at hacking.
I already told you. I think it's just a random obstacle.
It's not random though, it's the same thing every time.
I know, I think it's just I mean, if I hit it, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. It's just an obstacle in the game.
And you are gonna die.
Should we test it? Should we see?
No.
If I smooch it, what happens?
Then we die.
How do you know?
And then we have to talk to Xefros, and Joey's gonna be like, oh, it didn't work. Cameron.
That's what I feel about you.
Scratching my foot. Babe. What are you doing?
Smell like my hand. No! Ah! Click. You're so fast.
You're fast.
Give me that.
Joey leaves. Use things on the cabinet before we take the bowl.
What?
You fool. Damn it. Now we'll never know.
I was able to open it again
Dumb.
when it was in the middle of the thing. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
Dum 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 dum.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why not?
I don't want you to.
You're a noob.
Get.
You should sleep here tonight.
No, quit. Pretty sure it's not that long, actually.
You should sleep in my bed.
Give me that. Look what you did. You clicked too much.
I can't precision click an exact amount of times if I don't know how many times it is. Ooh. Drops it down the hole. How does Joey know how to use this?
I don't know.
It's not even operating it, it's just doing it.
Yep. Magic.
It's just watching it happen.
Same way the marbles unlock the key from the globe.
I guess. Dumb. New. This is BDSM gear. That's what it is.
Oh no, the cube doesn't disappear, you dumb.
Oh! You can stand on it.
Hey guys, we're back. We're gonna see if the interaction is any different without the book. Let's take a look.
No.
What a waste of time.
Check the bowl.
Oh yeah.
Dum.
That was almost a mistake. Nope. Nope, they just don't expect you to not pick it up.
What a waste of time.
Alright.
Good job, Cohen.
Don't blame him.
It's all your fault.
You blame him for everything.
It's because he's the writer. He's automatically responsible for,
No.
for everything that happens in the game.
No. Well, he doesn't even need words for everything.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. That's exclusive to the... They were like, oh, you can interact in all sorts of unique ways. Not everything does that. This thing has more dialogue than any fucking super point-and-click adventure game.
That is not true.
Okay, anyway, we're back. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Cube is there.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick, just for the sake of...
Cutscene.
Joey
runs away. Joey is scared of animals. It's a face.
That rampaging deer cat out there is still pretty furious. You've got to find some way to distract it so you can approach from the other side.
Okay, so we can use the bull and the milking stuff in this room.
Yes, that is the plan.
But we can't do it in the other room.
Here we go. We gotta use everything on everything.
Needy.
Someone order a vet for the gun show because these pythons have been shot. Wait, that's not how that goes. You got that wrong.
I don't understand. Am I dumb?
Nah, those can stay right there, piled up precariously against the bookshelf. Just totally not your problem. You don't use guns, especially not as things to pour milk all over. Okay, not especially not, because that would be bonkers, but anyway, no guns. Stop it. You could use the bull as a rudimentary helmet, had the gun, and the gun as a gun, and the garbage as a place to put this idea because you don't use guns.
I'm dumb.
You've already got a nice comprehensive book on lussuses. I wonder what would happen if we didn't. I'm probably the same. Probably the same. Let's be real.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through anyways to see if we miss it. So, you briefly muse on the anachronistic juxtaposition of a cluttered bookshelf stuffed with papers and hours left. Then you quit doing that and shake a leg because Xefros needs your help.
Your leg falls off and breaks.
Oh no! My one true fear. You may not be wild about Dammek, but you would never willingly destroy books. You love books. Books are great. No room for a bowl on this shelf. No room for much of anything, really. It's full of it's full to the bursting.
To the bursting. Good job, Cameron.
I said to the bursting.
It's not what it said.
Oh, what did it say?
It said, to bursting.
It's full to, okay.
Stupid. Nothing here as usual. I don't know these movies, except this guy has like a dildo on the end of his gun.
What are you talking about?
This guy on the left here.
I don't think that's a gun. Maybe it is.
It's got the shape of a gun. It's like a rifle.
Yeah, I guess. Who is this? I don't like her face.
I don't know.
I'm gonna use dramatic people. Not to say that's poorly drawn, I just don't like her face. Oh my god, is that more dialogue?
Karen, we pointed that out way long ago,
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Speaking of which, we still have to translate everything. And post it on Tumblr.
That's nutty.
We'll post it at the end. I know we said we'd do it in the description in previous episodes, but we're just gonna post it at the end. Or maybe we could just like show images on top and talk over them. Who knows? And maybe in a video.
Separate
little video, yeah. You still don't know what this thing is, and you're ready to admit that it's probably alive, but it doesn't seem to be sick. All too healthy, really, in your professional, extremely grossed out evaluation, of course.
Joey knows this is a bedroom. He doesn't recognize this as like a bed.
Yeah.
Good job, Joey.
Yeah, I thought it was a hallway at first, until I realized that was a Recuperakin.
What a neat.
No, the slime dumpster or whatever can stay behind. And the reason why is because it goes into the steroids. This is an awkward hive. You drip just a little less of milk onto the goo that's dripped onto the floor from the big gross sack. You wish you hadn't. It just rests on top, curdling.
Oh.
Both milk and goo, independent of each other, smelled terrible, but combined the aroma takes you all the way past the gagging. Deep into live with it territory. This is your life now, and you have to live with the fact that you made yourself smell this.
Dumb.
Look at it drip. Oh no, oh jeez. This is the only clean bowl in the house. As far as you can tell, you can't go getting it all slimy. Here are all the guns from earlier.
Yeah.
That have bites out of them, apparently. Gee, okay. Oh no, this desk has a serious case of covered in stupid guns. There's nothing you can do for it. What?
Oh, you can't move a pile of guns.
That's a pity.
Oh, Jody.
You don't know much about Dammek, and to be frank, what you do know doesn't exactly impress you. Still, you stop short of dumping nasty monster milk on his desk, even if it is covered in stupid guns. That would just be childish.
You're a child, Joey.
You could store some bullets or something in this bowl, if you wanted them, which you don't. You don't use guns.
The safe.
Wait. Can I? Nope. Anyway. This spot has been cleared now.
There's a safe and then the vent.
Yep.
And then...
You could use your stethoscope to turn the dials and listen to the tumblers and, the pins, and that's about all of the safe cracking terminology you can summon up at the moment.
I don't see any tumblers or pins, though.
The hoverpad might be able to life this safe.
Good job, guys.
It might not, but you don't have the time to mess around with that right now. Xefros needs your help. I wonder what's in the safe. A collection of dildos.
A collection of pictures of Xefros.
While he's taking a shit.
Mm.
From his cameras. That middle part does kind of look like a mouth. Which you could just pour some in. No! No! That's gross! Where is this even coming from?
It's a bunch of collections of pictures.
You hold up the empty bowl as if to say, "Hey, safe! I have nothing, take pity on me. Throw yourself open and grant me your riches out of pure pity." The safe stands silent, as if to reply, "No, you little wretch. My secrets are my own affair, and I am unmoved by your plight." Jeez, what a jerk.
It's not jerkish, Joey. You're just childish.
Can't go in there anymore. It's too late. There's no going back. You already foolishly left one vet medkit behind. You're not about to dump this one down a vent shaft. You could go get it afterwards. It won't fit, and you don't have any plans to go back through that dangerous vent shaft, even if you are lowered gently by the careful embrace of the hoverpad. That doesn't really seem to be its style anyway. Oh geez, alright. You pour just a little of the luscious milk down the vent shaft, and wow, the entire place smells like it now.
Should have blown back in your face.
It's so incredibly, overpoweringly gross that your brain immediately goes into overdrive, adjusting you to the smell. You can't smell anything. You wonder if you'll ever smell anything again.
No.
This bowl might come in handy if you hold on to it. It definitely won't come in handy if you drop it down a vent shaft, though better head your bets for now.
Not true.
Nope.
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 Nope. I think that's everything.
Now you gotta try things on the door.
Oh yeah, the door. Break the door.
Nope.
Break the
I think
door.
the milk in the bowl is its only solution.
You may want to find a bowl or something for that, and this might not be the best angle of approach.
You gotta try the other door.
Alright, here we go. It's time to combine. Are you ready?
Hey.
Woohoo! We have lots of milk now.
Oh, wait, an animation. She rifled around in her pocket. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't, but everyone else can see it. That's a great idea. But wasn't the deer cat actually closer to the other door? The one it chased you through? Does it matter? Does it matter? Whatever.
What a nut.
No room for this on a shelf. On this shelf for a little bowl of milk. It'd be very sad for the little bowl of milk if it wasn't such a gross little bowl of milk. Just a really nasty little dish of repulsiveness. You hate it. You didn't track down the only clean bowl in this house and fill it to the brim with gross milk just to pour that milk onto this gun. You could have cut the bowl out entirely had that been your plan. So ladder up to this little baby. Both bowl and sack are full to the brim with their respective disgusting semi-liquids. You have nothing to gain from combining them, and everything to lose, especially your lunch.
Which you didn't eat, because you're poor.
Yep. I forgot to use it on the hole! Hey!
Baby.
Hey!
Baby. Hiveswap.
Just a desk strewn with guns, a bowl of warm, thick monster milk, and thou, a repulsive tableau. Tableau?
Tableau.
Tableau. Tableau. Anyway.
You
Let me just
baby.
use it on everything real quick. It doesn't look hungry. It looks full. But of what, you wonder? If there's some kind of weird monster lurking down in that shaft, it'll just have to get a nice bowl of milk elsewhere. This one is spoken for. Boop. Nope.
You
Ugh.
I mean, the hole is not particularly interactable anyway. I'm sure you've noticed.
Okay. Alright. I'm
Maybe
gonna
it's
trust. I'm
fine.
gonna trust that it's fine. Here we go. Look. This is a dangerous path, but you can still manage, especially now that there's no guns or drums on top of it.
Good job, Joey.
Boop. Yep. Okay. Boop. In your haste, you accidentally tried to give a bowl of milk to a pile of clothes. It's understandable. You've had a pretty rough evening, and these do have antlers on them, or at least Dammek's weird symbol, which sort of looks like antlers.
What a mute.
Hefting this chunky slop up to that shelf is a recipe for disaster. And then I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Thank God there's not that much to do in this room.
There's this thing.
A bowl of milk is an impractical subject for target practice. Then again, it's kind of impractical to just shoot the bejesus out of your own wall, so who's to say? Maybe Dammek shoots at bowls of milk sometimes. You get the feeling he shoots at a lot of things frequently.
And misses equally frequently.
Yep.
And you can see the stuff down there.
What?
Look at the posters.
Wow. Is that the Eris's ship? Wow.
There's a pretty open plan for his hive.
Yeah, it really is really open, which is strange considering the
Mm.
recent closed installments.
In fact, he has a total of like 2 rooms. Considering that this is connected to this part of the thing.
Yeah, she mentions
Actually,
honest to goodness,
yeah, he has 2 rooms. He has like one room that wraps around his whole hive,
Yes.
going from his kitchen to his bedroom.
Jesus, this
And
is
the-
your entire house?
And then there's that one door to the center area.
This is so stupid. Jeez.
High-tech security.
There's only 2 doors. There's only 2 doors in a vent shaft, which leads to the basement.
High quality. He has an elevator in the middle of his fucking center room.
And then you can
What?
fall into it very easily.
Yep.
God damn it, you're so stupid.
And then down there's like one door at the bottom.
Here we go. Boop.
And that-
Boop.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Boop.
Nope.
The bowl of milk, despite recently being in the fridge, is already lukewarm. That's gross, but handy. Quite a few fiddly little metal tools in this medkit. You don't think it'd be the best idea to put this tiny armory into what seems contextually to be a microwave. The hoverpad is already a technological marvel. You're not sure you can handle the concept of it also warming food unevenly. Oh, yeah, there was a get, which I think, yeah. The bowl of milk, the bowl is definitely disgusting now that it's full of luscious milk, but it's not yet a dirty dish. For it to be a dirty dish, ironically, it would need to have less of the disgusting milk in it. Up until that point, it's just a disgusting meal. Alternatively, you could wait until it goes bad, but horse may be out of the barn on that one. That would be a criminal waste of disinfectant. You somehow find the discipline to resist floating a pile of dirty alien dishes over your head. What's this baby? Anyway. Pretty sure there's nothing we can do inside the fridge.
No.
Yeah.
What's this?
That'd be kind of a step backwards, wouldn't it? if any of the stuff in this fridge used to be animals, it's too late for you to do anything for them. The fridge has like a jillion tubes connected to it. You're really not prepared to face the consequences that may spray out of those tubes if you yank the fridge away with the hover pad.
Oh yes. Fridge tubing.
Their viscosities seem incompatible, which is fancy way excuse to say you're worried this process would somehow result in you getting one or both liquids on your hands, which gross.
What am I?
There's some hydrating jellylose in the vet med kit, so you're all set. Bug water juice boxes. Dammek buys them in bulk, apparently. Maybe he used the hover pad to bring it in, or maybe he's really strong. You don't know him. You couldn't say.
What am I?
This little snoot on the floor.
That stuff in the foreground.
It's gross. What foreground? Oh yeah, this stuff.
Is there another sink over here? What is this? Is this stuff on a table?
I don't think there was a sink over here to begin with.
No.
Unless there is. Actually, I think there is. It looks like something is falling into the table. Yeah, there's a sink there.
What a mutant.
I don't think there's a sink over here, though.
Nope. Just a weird thing that's cut in half.
Let's see. Hang on a minute. I thought there was something over here. Is there nothing over here? Okay.
What am I?
You think back to all that brown blood on the floor of the living room. Medical attention might be what the deer cat needs, actually, but you can't just throw the door open and come at it, stethoscope blazing. You've got to find some way to calm it down, so you can make a more careful approach, preferably from the other side. The door can open on its own just fine. It's just, there's an angry deer cat on the other side, astonishingly. A problem not solved by hovering. Possibly the first you've ever encountered.
Just hover the deer cat. Pick it up like a gecko.
Here we go. Yep.
Bites Joey's hand off. Hey.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. You can hear the deer cat slurping the milk right on the other side. You would startle it if you went through this way.
What am I?
Oh, we did everything. Oh my god.
Oh, baby.
Going the fuck around. We're almost done with the game, Dylan. Maybe we should just finish it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the finale, though, because we still have to check for everything we missed, and then...
Nude it up.
Yeah, cover a bunch of fun little extra deets. Let's see. By the way, if there's anything specific you want to know about Hiveswap, or any suggestions, leave it in the comment. We're going to try and incorporate as much stuff in a few extra end videos for information, like translations and other junk. Anyway, here we go. Time to use everything on everything.
Oh yeah, and that zone over there.
What? Oh, the door's open.
What a neat. There's that zone over there. The back zone. So it's still here. Let's check out that area by the door.
This must be Xefros. Is that really is that how it's supposed to be grammatically? I don't think it is. We can look it up, but
Doesn't look right.
that must be Xefros' Lussus. Yeah, Lussus. That's Xefros' Lussus on the bottom monitor there. Doesn't look like it needs any medical treatment at the moment, which is oof, probably more than you can say for Xefros. The monitors are already kind of hovering, or at least they're in the air. Nope. Nope. Alright, I guess that's it. Hey, honey. Hey, baby.
Nope.
Hey.
Should save the game.
It's staticky, but that's probably not, it's probably not, like, Sick? It's probably not alive. It's almost definitely not an alive thing that needs your help. You abandon this line of speculation and return to Xefros. Okay, let me save right now, in case I forget later. You can't steal Dammek's TV. What's gotten into you? This alien bug world is a bad influence. Wait, can you hear it? You can hear it. It's too late once they reach the food stage. There's really nothing you can do. It seems to be floating pretty good on its own. Oh yeah, that's right, the controller over here. There's a controller. Yeah.
N64 controller.
Is that game controller looking thing alive? You hope not, but it's honestly hard to tell what, with a lot of this stuff, it's either alive or inanimate, or it was never alive. Regardless, you don't feel comfortable offering it medical attention. That's mean. What if it is alive? Anyway. If you were going to use that game controller, you'd just, like, hold it in your hands. But you don't have time for that kind of nonsense right now. Xefros is in danger.
And the computer.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Statue.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
In that area over there. And
It's not sick. It's just it's just off. Off is fine. You don't want to look at Dammek's gross bug computer.
Standing right next to it.
No big deal. Doesn't care. Dammek's computer is the only non-filthy, non-cluttered, non-gun bristling thing in this whole house. You can't be the one to ruin that.
What about the elevator?
Nope.
No.
I can go stand on it. Just opens right now.
Joey dies.
That'd be great. And I wouldn't. You assume this is a trophy for best terror cat menace fawn trash bronco. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. You missed the real one. You missed. The real one's over there.
Dumb.
You're gonna go with the real thing.
This comes in with the statue. Got the lesses.
They seem pretty healthy already, and they're also just an image on a scroll. Yeah, I think that's the only way we can interact with. Okay. We didn't try the lesses milk on everything in the inventory.
Oh.
Okay, they're already practically hovering, borne aloft by their chattering lunar mysticism. Chittering. My bad.
Oh, baby.
Be right back.
Oh.
Be right back.
Oh.
You take us there with our silly snoods.
Alright, here we go.
Don't forget the book. Don't forget the book, baby.
You're a book.
Baby book.
I'll come get it later. To go around the whole house first.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, not. I guess. Whatever. All right, we're back. Hey. Okay, first things first. We're gonna look at everything just to be sure. Wait. Damn it! You picked this up. It's not a word. Anyway. This vet med kit from another world is a lot like the one you accidentally left at home, but better. See? It's got all sorts of bandages, some disinfectant wipes, a pair of tweezers, some rubber gloves, a spongy how do you say that? Amoeba thing, some green water, a tube of mandible ointment, a set of black dice, a tiny skull. Alright, you really need to update your skill set, but the majority of these things are totally serviceable.
Black dice. Mandible ointment.
Float like a hover pad, sting like a bee, or whatever. Let's not get carried away here.
I think mandible ointment might be chapstick.
You now have some milk. You want to feed it to that animal, but not with your bare hands because you want to keep your hands, maybe against all odds. There's actually a clean dish around here somewhere.
What a dumb.
Against all odds, you found a clean bowl. Now what to fill it with?
What a dumb.
Yeah. Yep, that sure is a bowl filled with nasty milk you got there. Someone out there would surely be eager to cram their face in this, but it isn't you. A big book of beasts recommends placing a skittish or aggressive Lussus's food somewhere accessible and then getting the heck out of the way. That's actually very helpful. Thank you, big book of beasts. Can you use the bowl of Lussus milk to distract the deer cat while you maybe like,
Yeah.
you're not sure.
Right,
Distract the deer cat while you maybe like, you're not sure. Do something with the vet med kit. There's a very, but yeah. Okay, yeah. What?
Oh my god.
What a waste. Okay. Virus is lactose intolerant. You're pretty sure. Though this stuff may not actually contain lactose. You know what? You're not gonna overthink it. Just did this? Yeah, okay.
Nope.
Oh, spice. The rampaging beast out there might not like the weird smell. Weird to it, you mean?
I remember us reading this.
Yeah, I believe that's part of the milk. Obviously, you think it smells heavenly. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Batteries in the milk. The batteries fit in the bowl, it's true. But you just don't believe there's any merit to this idea beyond that.
I just stole the stuff from like the bowl and the milk. I didn't want to write separate things for the
These
bowl
are
and the
pogs, not sogs. Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, guys. Real creative.
Shh. Jeez. You think maybe the milk on its own might be enough. You don't want to gild the monster. Yeah, okay.
Stupid.
No. No, spilling this precariously full bowl of nasty milk all over yourself while you tap dance in place doesn't seem like a great use of your resources, such as the resources of a body not covered in nasty milk. You could, of course, walk around with this bowl of milk on your head and not spill a drop. You're just that graceful. Not that you ever would, but you could. Alright, now let's go back.
I want to not lean you.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Oh.
Ba, 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 ba. Look at that little tail.
Been doing
Ooh, it's so
this.
floofy.
Been doing this since September.
Upon closer inspection, this animal is clearly hurt. It's time to put the resources you've gathered to their proper purposes. Say. Yeah. All right, let's
Ballet.
You're light on your feet, but that would still hurt him. You think you'd rather try using your hands, preferably with some decent veterinary instruments in them. Oh, that's definitely going to get him all agitated again. It's already enjoying the milk. Better not mess with success. The cardboard pogs just don't afford the precision you'd need to help the injured beast. And if you used a slammer, well, heck, you might as well just kick its leg right off. The deer cat patient is presenting symptoms that suggest it is not, in fact, a secret robot who simply needs to eat a battery to be all better. But the night is young, you think.
Kill.
The deer cat looks like he has a pretty sensitive sniffer. A snoot full of this stuff might send him into a frenzy, or kill him outright. Who knows? Not you, that's for sure. Alien planet. Buyers might be able to pluck the thorn from the deer cat's paw, which we know about, and then they would be best friends, but maybe they'd get closer to each other than they are to you, and then start to exclude you from things. You've been burned before. Better just pluck the thorn yourself. Aw. You could use it as a bandage. Doesn't seem like it would be very clean, though, since you found it on the floor of a dirty basement and then shoved it in your pocket with all your other garbage.
Joey carries all these things in her pockets.
Yeah, the hover pad too. You flip through the pages. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do this yet.
Oh, you knew.
Its scientific name is apparently the cuspidated grimalkin. Ahem. The cuspidated grimalkin is a chimerical union of predator and prey, with the strength of both long retractable claws and razor-sharp teeth alongside a defensive crown of stabbing horns. The speed for lightning-quick dashes and the endurance to run entire nights without tiring.
Wait, hang on.
Yes.
They
Its
describe
tongue
it as a chimerical union of predator and prey. That means that both of the animals exist on the planet separately too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Proud and resplendent, cuspidated grimalkin prefer to bond with bronze-blooded wigglers. Can they bond with other kinds though?
Mm-hmm. Prefer.
In whom they sense a strong natural aptitude for leadership. Such aspirations in low-bloods are grounds for culling, of course, and the primary cause of death for cuspidated grimalkin is in defense of their treasonous wards. Anecdotal accounts suggest that those cuspidated grimalkin who manage to survive the death of their wards will typically seek out a similarly orphaned troll and attempt to bond with them, although the selection process is, naturally, rather mysterious due to its staggering illegality.
Oh, maybe Dammek is adopted. Maybe he's not a bronze blood at all.
I don't know, his horns look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Several anatomical diagrams are included from these. You think you'll be able to treat the deer cat, which is what you're going should continue calling it for now. Cuspidated grimalkin is a bit of a mouthful. Okay, hang on, let me just...
Newt. Good job, Newt.
He's calmed down a little. A sudden hovering might send him right back into that stoic rage from before. Alright, beer bit. Not that we need a cut or anything.
True, Newt.
I wanted to use the med kit before I did that.
Joey, rips the thorn out.
Yes.
Kills it.
You would feel better about treating the deer cat if you knew a little more about it than nothing. Fortunately, you happen to snag some reading material on just that topic. All you need to do is consult it.
Oh.
See? I'm a baby.
You're a true baby. Does that mean we can try and do this without the book?
I just did. It won't make a difference.
Oh. If we don't pick up the reading material.
Maybe?
Oh.
I don't think so. I bet it would be the same. We can go check.
Change positions very quickly. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah.
True, Newt. You're adopted, Joey.
Aw, wow, what a cutie. But what's his name? You could ask Xefros, you guess, but you feel like there's something between the two of you now. Something that merits a new one.
Toothy.
Horny buster.
It's toothy.
It is toothy.
Lowercase.
Oh, it's lowercase? Why?
I don't know.
Well, I'm capitalizing it.
Oh.
Was Slugmeister not capitalized? I mean, was Slugmeister capitalized?
Yeah.
Why did he lowercase it?
I don't know. Because it's Dammek.
Because it's rebellious. Alright, toothy it is.
Snoot.
Alright. You already got that nasty thorn out and bandaged him up.
Better save your game.
Any further fussing with the wound would cause Toothy more harm than good. You remember the tragic and mildly hilarious tale of President James Garfield, who Jude insists was assassinated by alien gangsters. He looked it up once, and in truth he succumbed to nothing more sinister than a terminal case of extreme medical incompetence.
Alien gangsters.
Alien gangsters.
Assassinated by the felt.
Look at that graceful beauty of a friendly beast. Toothy doesn't need any help getting around, especially now that you got their paw all fixed up.
There.
I don't think she knows what it is, so. You turn back to the cuspidated grimalkin section for a quick reread.
Oh, you nut.
Okay. You show the sketchy diagram to Toothy. Toothy either doesn't care or cares a lot, and you can't read him very well just yet. You and the deer cat are pretty chill now, but it may be a little early to start introducing them to your other animal companions, especially considering they're a half cat and Byers is an all bird.
Kill.
That big sensitive snoot would probably sneeze this stuff right back into your face. It would be cute, but kind of a waste, and of course the spice mix might just kill Toothy outright, like it did to that monster in your kitchen. Toothy doesn't eat batteries. He's not a robot. He's a friend. Not that robots can't be friends, but, well, maybe they can't. Who knows? You don't really have a horse in that race.
What new?
Oh, come on. You just got on his good side.
Dumb.
You are certainly tempted to give Toothy a big handful of treats, but they did just have a bowl of milk, and you don't even know if treats from Earth are safe for a big friendly deer cat, big friendly deer cats from Alternia. Right, it was Alternia. Anyway, treats can wait. Xefros needs your help.
Trudy, step on him.
Oh, no. No. You don't want to startle them. You show your new pal Toothy some of your best steps, and he seems suitably impressed. In retrospect, maybe she says he a lot here, though. He wasn't preparing to pounce on you those times you ran away from him before. Maybe. We were just admiring your incredible grace, and perhaps sensing a kindred spirit. Sure. That's a good little...
Good job, Joey. Good job.
If you run down the battery, you have no idea where you'd get more. Better save it for when you really need it. Seems to be doing all better. And so are you. You helped out an animal. An alien animal. This is pretty big win for you. So you're riding high, despite the bizarre and frightening circumstances. And speaking of riding... Okay, so yeah. Here we go. We begin. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm suddenly pretty nervous about how I'm going to get over there. I keep seeing the shadows of huge hulking things flying around outside.
Yeah, the crossing won't be easy. I'm sorry.
Is it always this hard to get across the street?
No. I mean, not usually. Things get pretty intense.
Things got. How do you mean?
Somebody we were supposed to be meeting up with didn't show. Maybe they did and it went bad. I really don't know. Dammek didn't tell me what was happening. And I screwed everything up. I know it. You should stay there. I don't want you to risk getting hurt because of me.
You were gonna risk it for me.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
No guessing necessary. I didn't realize then how brave you were being. Thank you. It means a lot.
What?
No buts. Except yours, which I'm saving.
Are you sure?
Extremely.
Oh. Yay.
We'll be there in a flash.
Excellent. Wait, we?
Okay, we're gonna have to be right back to try those other gosh dang terms. We might as well cut, honestly. So there's no point in watching this over and over again.
Yeah. What is the purpose?
I guess we can read this portion. Hang on. Hey, we're here! Oh geez, is that you under the rubble? I mean, I assume it is. I hope so. Not that I want you to be getting crushed under rubble. I hope it didn't happen enough that I'd mistake you for someone else being crushed under rubble.
Oh, it's me. I was lucky.
Lucky?
Left for dead, covered up but not hurt bad enough to actually die. The ones who got cold on sight. Or snatched up to be cold later, probably in some sick high-blood spectacle. They weren't as lucky as me.
This is what you're rebelling against, these drone things?
No. I mean, not really. The heiress is in charge and the drones obey her. It's her birthright.
So why is she doing this?
I have no idea. Lowbloods get cold for anything and everything, for no reason at all. He doesn't have to have one. Maybe our subgrub being on fire makes a really sick selfie background. Ha ha!
Are you serious? She sounds terrible.
Yeah, no kidding. So Joey knows what a selfie is now. It's like the Tetrarch says. Yep. The slow, the soft, the unlucky, the troublemakers. Anyone who doesn't jump when the heiress snaps her webby little fingers, they get rounded up and slaved or slaughtered. Especially rustbloods. Like me.
This is terrible. Your neighborhood is on fire. You're buried in rubble.
Like you said, this is why we're rebelling.
This is so awful. Why hasn't someone already put a stop to this?
That's just like you, Joe. You're a millennial. Fucking... Not a millennial. Subgrub is full of low bloods. We don't matter. So nobody who does matter cares. All this is taking out the garbage. It's always been this way. Nobody does anything about it. Especially not gutter bloods like me. We're mostly good at lying down to die. Ha ha ha.
But you're rebelling, right? So you are doing something.
No, that's not me. That's the Tetrarch. Tetrarch Dammek is different. He's amazing. I wish you could meet him. He always does things like he's in a movie where he's the star. You know? He put the whole thing together. The Rebel Network, the plan, all of it. Without him, we don't have a chance. He was the one everyone talked to, and now he's gone. He's gone and I'm alone. And I'm slow and soft and stupid. That's nothing little gutter blood nobody.
Pretty sure all these do the same thing.
Yeah.
No!
What?
This Dammek guy. He sounds like he stinks.
What?
Okay, I'm sorry, but you talk about him constantly, and not a single word you've said doesn't make him sound like an awful bully.
No. It's not like that at all. He's just looking out for me.
Open your eyes! Why do you think you're really saying these terrible things? It's not like I don't know where you're coming from. Sometimes my pa makes me feel just rotten. Maybe you shouldn't bury him. And I think, am I the reason he's never around? What's wrong with me that makes my own father not want to see me? But that's a load of garbage. The only person responsible for the terrible things he does is him.
You don't understand. Me and the Tetrarch have been together since we were grubs. We were fated to be Moirails. You wouldn't give because you're an alien. I need him.
No, you don't! I may not know anything about the social customs of this crazy alien planet, but I know that a real friend would never stand by and let you think and say those things about yourself. I don't think you're nothing. In fact, I know you're not nothing. You've got plenty of your own bravery. Just because fighting back was his idea doesn't mean it didn't take courage to see it through. And you were going to risk everything to save me, an alien you'd never even met. That's the bravest thing I've ever heard. Get tried.
You really think so?
Yeah. I believe in you, Xefros.
Wow, you remembered my name this time.
Yes. That's because you made such a big impression on me, and we're such good friends, and I'd be really sad if you gave up and died under these rocks.
Oh man, that actually means a lot to me. I never even dreamed that something like this could happen for someone like me.
Xefros, I'm going to do my absolute best to raise your standard of friendship to the point where having your name remembered is not the nicest thing anyone has ever done for you.
I'm not alone after all. I've got Joey Alien here to save me. And tell me what to do.
Well, no, we're in this together.
Oh yeah, right. Thanks, Joey.
Now let's get you out of there and then figure out what's next. Are you sure you don't know anyone who can help us? I kind of don't even know what kind of help we need, but it seems we do.
Well, I do know someone. But they don't live nearby. It'll be a journey. A journey for 3 hours.
Are you sure they'll help us?
Oh yeah, she hates the heiress.
A journey for, like, how many months? Like 6 months?
Oh yes. She's our biggest fan.
That's good enough for me. Now hold still. I'm gonna get you out of there.
We've only been under there for a couple weeks now.
I can't say. Okay,
What a true
we have to go back and try this entire lot.
Oh, true Newt.
Okay, be right back, everybody.
True Newt. True Newt. Oh, here we go.
And then maybe not be right back just yet. Okay, let me save after I, oh, I already did. Okay, so. Yeah.
Oh, baby snood.
Yeah, click, baby, click. Click the second one. Oh, I got it. I'll figure something out.
What do you mean?
Because, like, everything else today, no matter how scary this seems, in the end, it's only a puzzle. And solving puzzles is what I do.
What?
Okay, go ahead, click.
What a Newt. Oh, we gotta go through this again.
Just cut!
This is mildly infuriating.
Okay, here we go. One more time, click. Click that one. I'll be fine. In the end, it's only a puzzle.
You serious, guys?
And solving puzzles is what I do. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we can't switch back to Xefros, so Xefros
Nope.
can't interact with Joey Joe.
Nope.
Okay.
Look, right back.
Duty's looking antsy. Good instincts. You better finish up here quick.
I don't know, he looks the same as before.
Yeah. You can't leave without Xefros, even if you didn't need your help. Where would you go?
Down the street.
You already got that nasty thorn out and bandaged him up. Okay. Okay.
Alien gangsters.
Okay.
This is the same.
Just gonna quickly read about this again. Don't worry about me, Xefros.
Then
Oh,
click
whoops.
on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can interact with the street.
Okay.
Probably the neighbor, maybe.
Well, at least the pavement looks pretty much normal. If a bit slimy, shiny.
What a tree.
Looks like a street, as far as you can tell. It's not alive, and if it is, it doesn't seem to need immediate medical attention. Unlike, say, Xefros, who you should really get out from under that debris ASAP. Whoops.
It's not.
You have your transportation handled already. You'd be better off using this thing to help Xefros, and fast. It's not safe out here. You pick a page and then she says, that's probably literally. Alright. It'll be a shame for Byers' big adventure to end with him getting run over by a space truck or whatever. You're still not 100% sure. 100% on whether you're in space or not. You know, the streets here probably are made of some kind of gross meat or bug, or something that honestly wouldn't surprise you at all. At this point.
What a tree.
Spice
the street. Oh wait, no, you already did.
They may not be compatible with anything on this planet, but you've brought them this far. It'd be a shame to throw them away now.
So he just throws them away so you can't get the achievement.
That's definitely littering.
With the pogs.
You're going to be hightailing it out of here soon, so it might not be in your best interest to leave a tasty trail of snacks to follow. Oh my god. The tourist trade looks a little thin at this hour, and you don't even have a hat for donations. And also, there are some kind of horrible robot bug cops flying around, so hard pass.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
Joey. Not the billboard.
No.
Maybe the other one?
No.
Maybe.
Interesting.
What?
Nope.
Wait.
What?
The middle. What?
Well, at least
that's
it's
more pavement.
Okay. Let me try looking at the sky. Nope. Nope. Lessus. This is Xefros' dad, apparently. He's moving pretty sloth-like, huh?
Hello, Mr. Xefros. Nice to meet you.
He looks plenty healthy, but very worried about Xefros.
So he just walks over here. Hey.
You consider giving the sloth the hover pad and letting him activate it to free Xefros. After all, he started the job. You guess, barely. But you don't have all day here, so maybe you should do it yourself.
Maybe you should go inside Xefros' hive.
According to the book, the Slothless is actually named the Glacial Tree Trudger. Wow, you learn something new every day. Whoops. Interaction with the self, I almost forgot. You're sorry to be blunt, but you're nervous he'd eat it. Actually, you're not that sorry. You don't need to tiptoe around someone's feelings just because they might do something rude. The sloth equips the pigeon helm, gaining the trash bird barbuda ability, which is to say, Byers lands on the sloth's head and poops on his neck. Fantastic.
Good job, Byers.
Gross. You aren't sure if making Xefros' pet more delicious is the best opening salvo of your in-person friendship. You mean that sincerely for all you know that might be step 17 of the alien friendship ritual. You'll think you'll play it safe though.
What a nut.
He does seem pretty low energy. Oh, that was pretty good. Anyway, you don't give the sloth a battery, because he'd probably choke to death on it very slowly. From the looks of him, this big bruiser lacks the lightning-quick mental acuity to keep up with a razzle-dazzle Pogs lifestyle. Just from looking at this big fella, You can tell he prefers his own brand of sloth treats. You're very perceptive about these things.
You have to have a very high IQ to understand pogs.
The molasses paste marsupial is unable to perceive your lightning-quick hot-stepping. You are just as certain of it as you are in that sloths are marsupials. Oh, whoops. Your careful, graceful movements seem to resonate with the languid beast, you think.
We walk to the right. No.
Nope, okay.
It's as far as we can go.
Anyway, let's take a look at Xefros.
Look.
Oh no, that must be Xefros. Wow, he wasn't kidding. That debris looks heavy. You hope he's okay, or at least that he will be. You'd better hurry up and help him out.
We don't get to look at the iris thing, so we can't comment on the iris.
Yeah. You've got no chance of moving all that with just your bare hands. It's time to bust out the hover pad, or maybe it was the hover sled you can't quite remember.
What a neat... Yeah.
Xefros might need medical attention, but it would be a lot easier to treat him if he weren't currently being crushed by a pile of rubble. You also probably shouldn't use the vet medkit to do it. Just a thought. For you. From you.
Dumb.
Whoops.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. You can pour over this thing just as soon as Xefros can actually see it. That is to say, as soon as you get all the heavy debris off of his head and the rest of his body.
The bomb is like partially unexploded.
Yeah, that's no good. Virus is too weak. The sloth is too slow. Luckily, you have advanced alien technology at your disposal to help you solve this advanced alien rock injury puzzle. He's probably having enough trouble breathing as it is.
Sprinkles the spice mix on Xefros.
Xefros doesn't need your earth batteries. He needs to not be under a pile of rubble.
Joey just kills him.
Xefros already got slammed pretty badly. You don't want to add insult to injury.
When Joey, you can hear Xefros like coughing up his lungs.
You actually need that sloth to back up a bit so you can use the hover pad, but he'll probably do that on his own.
Tap dance on the rubble.
Jostling that rubble around is likely to just hurt Xefros worse. You need something with a little more kick. Ironic, considering dancing is not actually the solution here. You're very graceful, but you never would have made it across on your own.
I don't know, wait, everyone's windows are like glow in the dark.
I don't know. Alright, here we go. Time to beat the game!
Hey.
And later we'll collect the things we missed if we missed anything. Which I wouldn't be surprised if we did. We covered a lot in this episode.
Lift Xefros out instead of moving the rocks.
Yep. Just silly.
He's dead.
Such precious babies.
Mm.
There he is on the sled, look at him.
What a snut.
What cutie patooties.
Oh.
Such a cutie patootie.
Look what you did.
Oh.
Puts his hands back. Right now. We could very briefly open the menu there. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah. You can see your expression changes during the little animation. He keeps his hands sort of to himself.
And
See, I don't understand this. Why is it red and green?
Camera.
It's such a... I mean, I get it. It's so silly, though.
You're silly. It's an artifact of flash on cameras.
Yeah, but this is...
And they reflect off the back of your eyes.
Yeah, I know, but this isn't... It's like an iPad.
You'd expect it to have like red eye removal built in.
Also,
it's a low blood iPad.
It's interesting that they have night vision with all the lights they have.
Yeah.
You know. Not to mention, Jade Bloods were supposedly developed the ability to glow in the dark due to them being in caves and not being able to see in the dark.
What a true newt.
Or at least that's Kanaya's theory. So technically speaking, it's not
true newt.
Canon. You know, it's just a theory that Kanaya had.
Newt. Again, not well established.
Yeah.
What a nut. What a newt.
I think it's strange that you have to pick up her shoes for her to do ballet and tap dancing. She doesn't even put them on.
Nope. Scripting by Cohen. Look what you did. It's all your fault.
No! Stop being mean. Oh yeah, we'll cover all the other unused dialogue. That's another thing we'll cover in the next episode.
You're neat.
And we still have to sequence break. We still have to figure out how to do that. Look at his little tongue. What a weird little tongue.
What a dumb.
Oh no, poor Xefros.
He's super dead.
Picture. I like that picture a lot. Anyway.
Show you ugly snot. Look what you're doing.
Oh, we did it!
Oh boy. Can't wait to not be able to point to Toasty Hat in the credits. Here we go.
They have a little house for the Instagram thing.
There's like diamonds embedded in her nails.
Yeah. They're not diamonds. Maybe they're diamonds. They're just some sort of jewel.
Yeah, there it is, Toasty Hat right there. On the left side,
yeah.
4 down.
Yeah. Shelby Craig.
Look at all these nuts. All these snoods.
Gina.
All these people that you've never ever heard of.
I only know about Shelby Craig. I know about, Jeez, Shelby Craig is the only one that's appearing right now. Give it a second. James Roach, Toby Fox.
Damn. Font design.
Of course, I know about Cohen, and there's Coinco on Tumblr. I don't know his real name is. And of course, I know about Andrew Hussey and
Every single Homestuck fan. Dante Basco. Viz Media.
1000.
Viz Media's in here. It's part of the plan.
They
He knew this whole time. Hope Newt Nordland.
Are those all the backers, every single one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Made with a Unity.
What? What is this?
What?
It was. They could have made it a perfect array, but they had 2 in the second to last column.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then there was 1 missing on the right column. Are you serious? Are you kidding
what
me?
a dumb.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
Alright, we did it. We'll be back with the things we missed. We'll be back with missing dialogue. We'll be back with translations. This next episode with all that junk, though, might take a little bit longer just because we have to prepare everything.
Oh, yes.
Also, we'll try and do a sequence break.
But no promises.
No
No promises. Sequence breaking is fucking hard, man.
We have to do it. We have to. We will do our best. Yeah, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye!
Bye!
Thanks for watching. And we'll be back with more Hiveswap and then also some other video games, because we play more than just Hiveswap.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. Bet you didn't know that.
Yeah, we just haven't posted anything. We have them recorded, I just haven't drawn thumbnails because I'm too lazy.
Hiveswap
As in, I'm
Act 2.
too busy.
Hiveswap Act 2 releases tomorrow.
Oh, no! No! Alright, anyway.
Bye.
Bye! Gotta win the Hiveswap competition.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.